You see the coverage. It truly is focusing on Donald Trump this week. So is there, Elsie, let me start with you on this one. Is there legitimacy to what Donald Trump is saying?
Yeah, so as you mentioned before, not only do I work for ABC, I work for ESPN as well. And the blame the media technique is something athletes use as well when there's news out there about them that is true that they don't like, and they don't like the focus on it being on there. A lot of the times the reason why the focus is on them so much is because they didn't handle their initial story properly. And that's what happened to Donald Trump. Whatever the story happens to be, instead of saying, I made a mistake, let's move on, he added fuel to that fire that made it worse. So I think the coverage has been on him, but it's because of his actions that it stayed on him.
But let's be honest, he does face a hostile news media. And that's not surprising when you have a candidate who bans news organizations from his events, a candidate who calls the press despicable and disgusting, a candidate who, in every single stump speech I've ever seen, has lashed out at the press. So that's not surprising. But look, Donald Trump's problems are not because of media coverage. I've talked to, in the past week, people that are very much on the Trump train, advisors outside the campaign, even some advisors inside the campaign, who think that it is almost as if Donald Trump is trying to lose. There is absolute frustration in his inability to get on message and to win a race that many of them believe is eminently winnable.
So, Heidi, I want to go back to the media.